Aloha, nirashaimase. Welcome to Sup-Sapporo, Dosanko Live. This is Chad and Jamie hanging in Sapporo, Japan. Thanks for joining us. If you're back and like what you heard, please support us and hit that subscribe button. Mahalo.
All right, episode 9.
Episode 9, man. Good to be back.
All right.
All right, yeah. How's the week going, man? How's your week?
Bro, I'm fucking hanging so bad. So bad. Oh, we just got a message. He's going to be a little late. Yeah, so today we will have a guest in a little bit.
Special guest today. All right, special guest.
Our very
first guest.
I know.
Nice.
I'm excited. But yeah, I'm
special.
hanging.
Yeah. Imagine that, you hanging.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Bro, you hang so much, bro. You like part monkey, bro. You know what I mean?
I know. So I'm just gonna get back in it.
Right. I'm not gonna get back in it. I got water today.
Or water.
Mizu.
I feel like
Kanpai.
I should drink some water. Kanpai.
You probably should drink some water. Kanpai.
And I'm back.
Nice.
I'm back.
Yeah, my week's been pretty chill. Nothing extraordinary on my end, dude. Just chilling with the family. Enjoying the nice weather, actually. Nice weather outside. I think we had what did we do yesterday? Just chilling, man. Just chilling. Hanging with the family, dude. That's what that's what I've been doing. So
yeah, it's been pretty cool, right? Like it's July and it's so cold. It's not cold, but like it's cold for July.
Yeah, and actually, there's a lot of rain too. I'm kind of surprised, and I think there's just the upcoming weather is not very hot, man.
Yeah, it's so weird. I wonder if we're just gonna get slammed with heat in August.
That's what I'm thinking. We're gonna die. Thank goodness I got air conditioning now in my house. Thank goodness.
Yeah. So last night I went out. I went to an izakaya.
Nice.
Bro, it's the worst chicken wings I've ever had in my life.
Really?
Shit was
worst.
Tough.
Really? Was it just like fucking gnawing on like cartilage and shit?
Yeah, man. I felt like a dog. Like
really, like
it was way overcooked. Like I couldn't break off skin. There's barely any meat in there. I was surprised. Yeah. Like by far the worst chicken wing I've ever had. So I'm never going back to this shop again.
Really?
This shop is in Kotoni. I forgot the name of the shop, but it's right above the KFC. Like right above the KFC.
Ah, okay, yeah. Near the station.
Near the subway station.
Yeah, the subway station.
Horrible. At least some of the other food was better, but I can't judge them completely because I don't know if their cooks changed out because of COVID, and then they had a special menu.
Yeah.
But horrible chicken wing.
Well, maybe it's a nice balance, right? Maybe something else was fantastic there. They had to balance it out with something really shitty.
The fried cheese was good.
Oh yeah, fried cheese. Well,
yeah, that was actually potato is good. Potato.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like some baked potato with some seasoning on it, but that was probably the best thing that I ate.
Nice.
Yeah. So
it's no Yama-chan. Yama-chan. Oh,
no
that
Yama-chan.
Oh, Tebasaki, which is fried chicken wings. Oh, that place is fantastic. Last time we went, we had 50.
Yeah, I did. I thought we wouldn't be able to eat it all.
Dude, I was like, what are you talking about? Dude, 50. I would pound that super easy, bro. And you're like, what? I don't think we should order this. We fucking pounded 50 of those things, man. They're fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think the worker was tripping out. It was like, just you two?
There's you two guys? Well, because like back in the States, you order like chicken wings. There's like 2-3 people, man. There's like 50 is nothing, dude.
I don't know. Oh, man. Yeah, Sekai no Yama-chan's good. I want to go back there. That was good chicken wings.
Yeah, that was some damn good chicken wings, bro. That was excellent.
They just coat it with pepper, and it's like juicy. So very
Yeah, not to mention they have that cool logo with a dude's face on a flying chicken.
Yeah. That's where is that based at? Is that Nagasaki?
Nagoya maybe.
Oh, Nagoya.
Nagoya.
Yeah, that's right. Nagoya.
Nagoya is Tebasaki capital, right? It's like where it's famous and stuff.
Yeah. Is that place still open? Do you know? Because I know a bunch of places that's been shutting down because of COVID.
I have no idea. All I know is my favorite beer place in Sapporo closed, man. The Otaru beer Liebstein in Sapporo closed. I'm
You're
really weeping
still
on that place, man.
I know. I know you bring that up just as much as I bring up the Russian guy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's like that place is awesome. I miss that
Yeah.
place. Well, there's at least there's still the original one in Otaru, but can't get ripped and come home that easy. So
That one's still 5 hours, like a 5 hour Nomihodai. Oh,
I'm not sure.
oh, the one in town was 5 hours, right? The one you used to go
Yeah,
to a lot.
dude, 5 hours. Oh, it's fantastic, dude. Fantastic, man.
Yeah.
Remember about 2 hours, and I blacked out after like 2 hours. So good stuff. Let me see what else. Yeah, my week has been uneventful, man. Nothing much, man.
This is like my third day going strong drinking.
All
I need a
right.
break. Tomorrow I'm just drinking water.
Well, yeah. Water with whiskey,
Hydrate. Maybe.
or whiskey with a little water dabbed inside.
Some lemon.
Well, like we're looking for people to come on. So like I've got a bunch of interesting friends that you got some people, but if anybody else wants to come on and possibly do a podcast with us, like message us, let us know.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
talk.
for sure.
Make some new friends, have some interesting people on here. It'll be fun.
We have some new subjects to talk about.
Yeah. Besides beer and beer.
Besides beer and our week. Should
Yeah.
just be a beer cast.
I'm down with that, dude. I'm totally down with that.
Yeah.
The beer cast.
It's hard though. I don't know what's gonna happen. Tokyo, the COVID number has been going up. So
Yeah.
even in Hokkaido too, right?
Well, they just opened. They did that. I think Tokyo's doing, or like Japan's doing the. They're doing like a tourist thing, right? They're trying to promote like domestic travel in Japan right now. So they're discounting things for people to travel,
I
which is
think
great for the economy, but
yeah.
bad for spreading the disease around.
Yeah. I think Kanto area, or maybe I don't know if it's Kanto, but Tokyo, I think Tokyo area is excluded from this thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
everyone's coming here and other places.
I know. Yeah, it's a bad idea. They
Yeah,
should
it is.
just take the money and do something else with it. Like, I don't know. Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
oh,
message.
yeah. Let's
Message.
bring him in.
All right.
Maybe. Let's see how this goes. This is our first time with 3 people, so I don't know
Right.
how this will be exactly. Oh,
Whoa.
hello. Can you hear us? You look so intense.
Hello.
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
there you
there's
are.
it is.
Hey guys, sorry, I've never set up a Zoom thing, so it prompted me to do the setup bit. So
Yeah, we've
Nice,
never
nice.
done with 3 people.
Yeah.
how you guys doing? Long time no see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
long time.
James, good to see you, man. You still
How
got
have
a
you
big
been?
cup.
Yeah, always got a big cup.
Yeah, man. I was so jealous of that cup you got from the Second Street. That
Yeah, I
huge.
remember. I
huge-
don't know what I did with it, but yeah, I remember the one. It had that black kanjis and stuff. On it, I
Yeah.
remember,
I was so jealous of that cup, dude.
yeah.
Biggest
that your
biggest coffee
thing?
cup I've ever seen.
Is that like your thing? You go for the big cups?
Yeah, I always have a big cups of tea, man.
Yeah, I swear
I've
to-
only just got up, so I need it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
man.
everyone, this is our friend James. This is James Whiteside helping Hans.
Helping
Special
Hans.
first guest on our podcast. So
Our podcast of about 17 people watching.
yeah. That's 17 of the coolest people ever, though.
Yeah. Yeah, man. How have you been?
Yeah, not too bad. Just doing my streaming thing as my career. It's been going well. This last year or so has been the most profitable yet. I've got loads of new sponsorship things coming in, which is great. So I never thought I'd be, able to make it a career, and here I am.
Yeah.
So it worked out, which is good.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
I can't believe I met you.
Okay, so I guess why don't you do like an introduction? Tell us like who you are and a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Well, I'm James. Helping Hands is my gamer name that I go by. Whiteside. I'm 26. I'm from the UK, originally from Brighton. I met Jamie and Chad when I went to Japan to go on a modern Japanese studies program, which is like a bachelor's degree in Hokkaido University. How long ago was that now? About 4 years ago? God, time's flying.
Dude, it was like
5
years ago, dude. Like nearly 6 years ago. Nearly 6 years ago.
Yeah, I only met you a few times, and all times I was pretty blasted. So I don't. You're kind of like a blur. There.
That's the best time, man. That's always best. That's the best moments. My most fondest memories of my time in Japan with you guys is when we're just down in izakaya and we're absolutely pissed. So it's the best thing, and I miss that so much. I was hoping to go back at the end of this year. I was trying to organize a get together with the other guys. For instance, Chris. You guys remember Chris? Is the Irish lad that I shared with. Logan, Xiaoping, Pinto. Who else?
Good guys.
Yeah, some of the guys from Sweden as well, like Marcus and Daniel and Amir. But unfortunately, obviously, COVID-19 happened and everything's on hold this year, which sucks. So probably going to do next year.
Yeah. Next year too, man. I don't know about next year, because then we were planning on going to Hawaii, but even next year seems kind of sketchy. I don't know.
Can only hope, I guess.
Yeah. So, what were you saying, Jamie?
Oh, no. I was just saying, good bunch of guys. Shout out to all those Hokkaido guys we used to hang with. Miss those guys too, man. Those guys are great. They had some good times.
So how long were you living in Sapporo anyway?
I think I was there for a year and a half or something like that. I think I stayed there for I didn't stay for the whole degree. Obviously, I decided to leave. The reason being was because I decided well, the teachers that I had at the time weren't the best, and I didn't feel really. I went to Japan really, impassioned to learn Japanese and the language and stuff. And then the more I learned about, like some aspects of Japanese society, the more I became a bit more disillusioned with it. So that's things like the senpai kohai thing, or like when you are like, I haven't got a problem with seniority, if that's what people are maybe watching thinking, but it's the issue that I have is like you go into a kaisha, a company, right? And they, you might have really good ideas, but you have to listen to your boss that's maybe in the company a couple of years older than you or longer than you. And they might be stupid or whatever. And they've just been doing things the old way. And I'm just like, that's just so backward thinking. And I just can't, I'm not, I'd always be like, if you've got a new idea, you should listen to this guy. It could make do well for the company. So I don't know, man. Maybe, that's the impression that I got from my time in Japan. I still always, love the place. I the food, some of the friends that I've met there, the some aspects of like the architecture, the history, and still the language. I still really want, one of the things I still want to do in life is still learn Japanese at some point fully and be fluent in it. But, I'm busy doing my streaming thing at the moment. There's no excuse. I could be doing it on the side. I've got plenty of time to do it, but I'm just lazy, I haven't got the motivation. So
you're a busy guy, man. You're on the streaming a lot. So So actually, how did you get into playing games? What was your introduction to playing games?
Well, I first got a computer when I was a kid. Like my dad was on my dad's computer. When you had those big tower block PCs and those massive monitors. And I was playing like old strategy games on that, and my dad introduced me to like Age of Empires and Dungeon Keeper, some old classics.
Oh yeah.
And then, I've always been a gamer basically. And then, one day when I was playing the game franchise known as Company Heroes, which is a World War II real-time strategy game, I was watching another person who was live streaming the game. So for those who don't know what live streaming is, it's when you're watching, someone else playing a video game, and you can commentate with them, and they can read the chat and stuff, that kind of thing. And this guy was hilarious. He was so funny, and I was like, dude, I can do that as well. So that's why I started doing it. And soon after that, I became the most popular streamer for that game, and that game franchise, and it's just been continuing to grow since then. And like the last couple of I've been with a couple of esports teams. When I was in Japan, I was with Team Complexity, which is one of the biggest esports teams in America, and now I'm with I left those guys and joined one of the biggest teams in the UK now, because I wanted to join a UK-based team, which is called Team Endpoint. So yeah. So I've been busy, and I've been trying to go to lots of gaming conventions and stuff to try to spread my awareness of my business, I guess, because it is kind of a business. I'm self-employed in regards to that. And basically what I do is go to companies and say, I can advertise your product on my channel, like all these viewers, things like that.
What is Helping Hans? How'd you get that nickname?
How do I get that name? Well, the thing is, I play World War II games, and I don't know. I was thinking of a funny name, and I like alliteration, so I was like, there's this guy in one of the campaign missions in Company Heroes, and he was trying to be. He was called Hans, and he was trying to be helpful, and I was like, dude, I want to be. Let me call myself that guy, because he was quite. He was a good German, basically. So I thought it was quite funny. So that's why I called myself Helping Hands, and also because I like to teach people get better at the games of which they play. So it's it's a good. I think it's a good name to have. I think anyway.
Oh, nice. Damn.
Oh, so what are some of your accomplishments in Company of Heroes? What things have you done or?
So I won one of the biggest tournaments in the world in 2016. It was the ESL March Monthly Finals. That was really good. I took out everybody. That was the year that I actually came back from Japan. It was like, because in January I came back, and it was right, I want to focus full time on doing the streaming stuff, because that's what I wanted to do. Because that was one of the other reasons I left Japan, because I couldn't really focus on my stream as much as I wanted to with all the studying and stuff that I had to do. So then a couple of months later, so after came back in January, in March I won the thing. So I was really really ecstatic about winning that. And recently, I've won other tournaments here and there as well. But not last week, about 3 weeks ago, me and some friends won the 4v4 tournament, which was really cool.
Damn.
So really happy about that.
Oh wow!
Do you play like in a stadium? How's the setting?
Oh God, no!
I know.
I wish we do. We're nowhere near as when I don't know, some people who are not really familiar with games. If Company Heroes, in compared to the big league, is big titles is very very minuscule in compared to things like Fortnite, which you probably heard of, or CS:GO, Dota, those big games. But for my niche that I have, I dominate the niche that I'm in. So I'm happy about that. I've always wondered though, what if I played Dota, or what if I played, I don't know, Fortnite when a couple of years ago when it came out, and see where would I have been now? But I don't know. I've got my expertise in strategy games, so I should stick to what I'm good at, I guess.
You never dabbled into StarCraft?
I did play StarCraft a bit. I played the campaigns, and that was fun. I did enjoy playing the campaigns. Yeah, I did a little bit of multiplayer, but I realized I would have to sink a lot of time into it to get good, because it's a lot of macroing, which is like, so you've got microing and macroing. And macroing is where you spamming the keyboard and like control gripping everything and clicking things really fast, whereas micro is more like precision of certain units. And I didn't want to hurt my hands, man. I was just like, don't want to spend the effort and do it into learning all, because a lot of it after a while becomes muscle memory, which is great and all, but again, it's a lot of effort to get into it. And I feel like if I did that, I think I might have got worse at Company Heroes too, because getting confused with the hotkeys for different things and the mixing them up and stuff. So I didn't want to do it really. I mean, maybe if StarCraft 3 ever comes out, I might give it a go, but who knows?
Yeah, interesting. Different gameplays, different types of playing.
Yeah, and you like the world, or like some World War type of genre? more than sci-fi.
Yeah, I do like sci-fi, but at the moment, if you can see my room with all the World War II themes I've got going around it, that is my jam. That's what I like the most.
So is there?
So what other games?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm sorry.
No, you can go. Go ahead, Jamie.
Oh, so what other games do you like to play? What are your top games currently you like to play? And do you stream
recently?
all of those games, or do you just?
Yeah, I do stream everything I play generally, because I feel like if I'm not streaming it, it's lost revenue, because people subscribe and things, and that's how I get my income basically. So I played the new Doom game not too long ago. That was really good. The new Doom Eternal. That was such a fun game. It was like a fast-paced FPS game. Very gory and stuff. I would recommend it if you like that kind of thing.
Oh, sounds cool.
What else is coming out? I mean, Iron Harvest is coming out in September, which I'm really excited for. That's going to be probably the next biggest title for me, because it's very similar to Company Heroes. So I'm hoping to build off that and grow more that way. But yeah, I'm kind of mostly playing Company Heroes too. Oh yeah, and Total War. I don't know if you know that game. The Total War franchise.
Oh, Total War. There's a new one coming out, right?
Total War Troy, I think, is coming out. Yeah, coming out fairly soon.
And it's going to be free.
Yeah, it's going to be free on I think on the first week or the first day on the Epic Games Store, which is pretty cool. So everybody 24 hours. Yeah, I think that's crazy.
Oh, really?
Really surprised they've never seen it. Like for a AAA title to be free on the first day is unheard of. So it's very interesting to see the Creative Assembly, who are the developers of Total War, are doing that. So yeah, interesting.
When is the release date for that?
It's sometime in August.
I think August 13th. It might be August 13th.
Oh, I got to mark it on my calendar, man. That's cool.
Yeah, you got one day to
August 13th. Yeah, August the 13th. Yeah, just typed it in.
August 13th. Okay, I'll put a reminder on my phone. Oh, Epic has some really cool stuff, man. They give you free stuff every month, right?
Yeah, I've been gotten some decent games out of that. Actually, it's been a while since I actually logged into Epic Games, but they do. I'm surprised by how many free games you get off there, and they're pretty good titles as well. So
yeah, some decent ones.
All you need to do is have an Epic Games account, and you'll be able to access all those free games pretty much.
That GTA 5 time was crazy. I got Jamie to download that when
it
was free.
Oh yeah, GTA 5 was free for it. Yeah, that's what I got, because I couldn't believe it. Like, GTA 5 is free. What? I was like, download that. I've not even played it yet, but I've got it downloaded.
Yeah, and then Ark. I wanted to get Ark, man. That was free on there too. Free. That was Samurai Showdown, the whole collection. That was the whole collection of Samurai Showdowns on there. Great stuff, man.
What else? There was something I wanted to ask you. It slipped my mind. It's gonna come soon. I guess I gotta drink.
So
who are you endorsed by right now? Like, what kind of endorsements do you have?
So, with the team esport, the endpoint, the esport team that I'm with right now, I have Overclockers UK, which is a PC manufacturing company. They help make PCs.
Oh, wow.
They basically make the best PCs in the UK. Then you've got Noble Chairs, which is this is a personal sponsor as well, which is this chair that I'm sitting on right now, which is really cool. It's got my own chair. I don't know if you can see all those boxes back there.
Yeah.
All filled with these. Engage. That's my personal drink sponsor.
You get free energy drinks?
Yeah, so I get every month they send me a box of 20. I hardly ever get through them, so I've got like a massive collection of energy drink boxes piling up. But it's good to have them, And it's great for when I do drunk streams as well, because I can use it with like Jägermeister for Jaeger bombs and stuff, which is quite good. So yeah, that's the best thing.
Nice. Good stuff.
What else have I got? I did have El Gato, which is a company that specializes in stream equipment. So like they gave me this Stream Deck thing, which is down here, with all these really cool buttons on. The light that you see, you can't see it right now. I can put my camera up to both. It's really impressive light and stuff and things like that.
Do you get the capture card?
I haven't got the capture card. I'll probably request that. Oh, and my green screen here, this big green screen I've got on the floor right now, which is great. I can just lift it up and down, which is really nice. So for when I'm streaming.
Did you use that yesterday when you did that double of yourself when you were dressed up like a military guy? That was excellent, dude.
Did you like that? Yeah.
That was excellent, dude.
I was trying to think being innovative, and I was thinking, I did some research last week. I was like, right, what do all these top streamers do that I could like maybe do better? And I was watching a guy called Dr. Disrespect, and he's one of the biggest. Well, he was one of the biggest streamers. He got banned on Twitch recently.
And there's still no reason why, right? People are still speculating about that.
Yeah. Still not sure why he got banned, but he had a I saw it. He has some decent green screen effects where he would walk in and be like in a stadium or something, but you could tell it was a green screen. It looked really impressive. Or like it would pretend like he was driving a car in the rain, but obviously that was a green screen effect. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. But what could I do? And I thought, wait, and I looked over here to my left, and I see all these uniforms hanging up. I'm like, hang on a minute, what could I do? I'm thinking I could do some like kind of silly skits or whatever, some silly sketches of like me dressing up as soldiers or something, and. So some good fun stuff that I'm gonna come up with.
Well, the editing was great, dude. Like when you did it, I was like, "Holy shit, is that you?"
Yeah, whoa, that's great,
I was
dude. Like, wait, there's two of you. Nice. Did you like research how to do all that, or you already knew how to use the green screen?
I already knew roughly how to use green screen, but when I did, because I had a scene, I don't know if you saw the latest one where I had three versions of myself. So the real me was sitting on the chair, the recording version of me being the British guy coming in, and then the window, whereas there's the German me with a World War II uniform waving. And that was quite difficult. But then I figured I had to do it. It's just you need to overlay the videos together and then crop it out and then only have that and then just change the window to the other video. So I figured that out, and it wasn't too difficult to do once I got the hang of it. So the more I do, the better I'll be at it and stuff. So
and roughly, how long does it take to edit those videos?
Well, that one video probably half an hour or less, I guess.
Oh, that's
including dressing up and stuff and doing the put the costumes on and stuff, and then going in and out and doing a couple of takes to see what it's like. So yeah, not too bad.
Nice. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask.
Yes.
So, like, is there a point like from being amateur to pro? Like, was there a time when you realized like I'm pro?
That's a good question.
That's a good one.
I don't know. I guess when I earn enough to not require going to like needing another job, basically to sustain myself, I feel like that was like the point when I realized, I'm actually earning enough here. I don't need to get a second job, because I came back home from Japan 4 years ago and was like, I'll give it a go. Maybe for the first year it was okay-ish, but then it started to build because I put a lot more time into it, and then because I already had some savings, so I was like, right, I'll try my best here. And then after a year or so, I was earning enough to sustain myself and whatever. So it was just great. So yeah, and I'm so happy that I can do this. I feel really privileged because I hated doing retail work, which is what I used to do. I used to work in the supermarket. I used to work at McDonald's for a short time when I was before coming to Japan because I was trying to save up money to fund my university thing. So but when I earned enough money, I guess, or when maybe I joined the first esport team as well, Complexity, I thought, wow, now I'm officially, professional because I was part of that. And I got, when I wore the jersey and I was like, oh yeah, this looks cool. And,
kind of surreal, huh?
It felt kind of surreal, but even now though, I say I'm professional, but compared to some of the, I'm always comparing myself to these other bigger streamers and stuff, and think, well, these guys earn so much more than I do. They're raking in loads of money and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, you can't think, but you feel like you're failing in some regard. I don't know. Maybe it's just a human condition to always be like jealous of other people or want more than you already have.
Yeah.
But that's, and that's the thing. Like I was like, all right, will I ever be satisfied? That's the kind of the hard question. I'm not sure. Like maybe at the moment my goal is if I get to 1,000 concurrent viewers, I'll be like, okay, I'll be satisfied. But then when I get that, or if I ever get that, will I be like, oh, dude, 1,000 views is nothing. I want 2,000, and I want, So it's. But yeah, I mean, at the moment, I'm happy. I'm kind of coasting at the moment. I am growing a bit, but not as much as I'd like to be. But that's because there's not been any big games out in my kind of genre lately, so hopefully that'll change in the next year when some good titles come out soon.
So is helping Hans like your unique thing? Because then I was watching my cousin's stream and he actually has a name, Helping Hans something, and I was like, wait, did he rip that off of you, or is it like a thing?
Really?
Yeah, it's weird because I saw Helping Hands.
Oh, really?
His icon kind of looks like your thing, so I thought it was like some anime type thing. I didn't know.
No.
Yeah, I wonder if he ripped that off of you.
I have seen somebody use my likeness, an anime avatar that I've got of me, and people try to. Not many people do try and do it, but I've seen a couple people. But it doesn't really affect me because their channels are so small that no one watches them really anyway, so it's not a big deal. Yeah. But if they ever became bigger or something, I'd probably because I made sure to get copyrighted on some certain things.
Good.
So that smart. Most likely is you then. That's crazy. He must be your fan. He's younger than me. He's like this really young kid. But that was just crazy because when I saw it, I was like, damn, that looks just like your icon.
So roughly it took you about 2 years of about 2 years to get kind of to the point where you didn't have to get another job?
Yeah, I would say that around about that time. I mean, I'd always had a decent following even when I was in Japan. I think I still had about almost the same numbers as in terms of viewership, or maybe just a little bit less. But I wasn't established in the industry. Like no one, I never went to any gaming conventions and stuff. And that's where I feel like I make more, even like most of my money at the moment is when I actually go to like the fact that I now have all these connections in the industry that I didn't have beforehand. So it was like the couple of years that I spent going to these conventions, speaking to these big companies, saying, "Hey, networking basically." So, and that's so important. People don't realize, if you really want to do what I'm doing, you need to put a lot of time and effort into not just your work, but also going out to these conventions and making yourself be seen and heard in these spaces. Because if you keep going to these conventions, it'd be like, okay, this guy is dedicated. If you only turn up to one convention, he's like, okay, he gave it once, he's not interested anymore. But if you're there every year, people will be like, okay, this guy, he's really wants to do this as a career, so we'll trust him with our sponsorship, basically. So
Wow. Is there anyone you model yourself off of, or like you try to emulate?
Not anyone really specifically. I would say Excessive Profanity is probably one of the streamers I most enjoy watching. He's an Australian streamer. And as his name suggests, he is quite profane in the way he speaks sometimes on stream. And
interesting.
He's just hilarious to watch because he likes to crucify people who are stupid in chat and stuff. That kind of thing. And it's just funny to watch. And he's just a really great personality, and he's very intelligent as well. So he's one of the guys I like to take a lot of inspiration from. But I like to research loads of different streamers and take good aspects from all of them and try and compile it onto my channel. I mean, I'm friends with a lot of streamers, but I wouldn't say apart from I wouldn't say anyone in particular. I'm like, this is the guy I watch that I get all my ideas from. But
I got baptized by you before. Get off the road, you
got
idiot.
Smoked.
no, it's what was it? I think it was Foxhole. That's a game, right? Foxhole. Yeah. So I was watching you stream, and I hopped in your game, and then I had no idea what I was doing, and I was like walking on the road, and you banged me, and then you're just like, get off the fucking road.
Well,
that was interesting. Yeah, I screenshotted that. I was like,
you were asking for it, dude. You were asking for that shit, dude. Get off the fucking road, dude.
You would get that in real life, though. If you walk down the middle of the road and someone's driving by, you'd be like, get the fuck off the road. But I do take my games quite seriously, and that's probably one of my weakest character flaws is that I'm way too competitive. Even when I'm just having some, we're just having a laugh playing some, don't really care about games, it's just fun games. But I do take even those games. I'm like, we gotta win. Everyone's got to try their best. That's probably my weakest character flaw. Is maybe my patience isn't too great.
I don't think that's a weak characteristic, though. I think you kind of need that to be competitive.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well, I mean, true, but there's also the element of like if who to take your anger out on. And that's maybe one of the bad things that I do. I take it out on the people that I play with, not inanimate objects.
Fucking deserve it. They fucking deserve it, right?
This is gaming culture. Everyone knows what's up. That's all right.
So I have a good question for you. So, this whole COVID thing, it's affecting everyone. How has COVID affected your job?
Well, for me, in the sense of like me actually streaming, nothing. Actually, it's probably even been better on me streaming because most people stay at home, so viewership numbers are probably going to be higher. So that aspect, it's not. I don't really go anywhere. I live in rural Scotland, so I'm not really missing anything too much. However, as I said, all the gaming conventions are shut. Everything this year has just been cancelled, which has been really annoying. Because I was planning on going to TwitchCon in Amsterdam. That was going to be in March or May, I can't remember now, this year, and that got cancelled. And Gamescom as well. I mean, everything. So that's been a big, and then a big pain. And like I say, it's so important to go to these events because I want to try and keep making these connections with companies. So but with this, everyone's in the same boat though in the streaming industry, and a lot of things have had to go online. So some gaming events have had online debuts of new titles and things instead of like they would normally do it at a convention, basically.
Oh, so these connections are like developers and stuff?
Yeah, developers. They're people like people that make software for streamers. So there's a company that I remember speaking in TwitchCon in San Diego, and they were called Arsenal. And basically, Arsenal.gg was a website where you could go and look at your analytics for like streamers, like so you can see which games do well for you in terms of viewer count or how many followers you get for certain games. Like what's your peak time when people watch you, for instance. So that's all really great for streamers. And and then you've got energy drink companies, loads of energy drink companies, so many I've never even heard of showing up out of the cracks. You've got people trying to sell these gummies, which are infused with nootropics and things, that kind of thing, which are like supposed to be like super like gamer fuel, basically. It gives you like a mental capacity to play very well, that kind of thing. So, and then obviously a lot of game developers is probably the number one thing, and and Twitch advertising new ideas on their platform. So a mix, but it's all good.
Is there anything new coming out that you can share, or is it all like classified?
NDA. Well, I've signed quite a few NDAs for certain games I can't speak about, unfortunately. But I mean, there's nothing I can really speak. I'm with the Iron Harvest team in the sense that I'm helping them develop the game and we're giving them a lot of feedback.
Nice.
But that's common knowledge anyway, so it's not nothing special there. So,
that's cool. So you do have experience, I guess, helping out developers for games and other types of things for the media. So what other games or things have you helped develop or you're giving input on?
So obviously some titles I can't speak about because of NDA currently, but titles that I have worked on before is Company Heroes 2, which is the one by Relic Entertainment. They've flown me out to Vancouver a couple of times to give feedback and insight on what needs to be changed in Company Heroes 2, what's good about Company Heroes 2 as they've made it so far, what's bad. Was it 2 years ago, I was flown out to Milan in Italy to test out a new game by the Italian publishers Slytherin. They make lots of different types of strategy titles there. And another year ago, King Argoons for Iron Harvest. So they live in they work in Bremen. So I was flown out to Bremen to give feedback here. They gave me a questionnaire sheet, and I was writing down answers to it and saying this, that, and the other. And I gave them points and things like this design isn't working because it's very unintuitive. There's not very clear UI elements here to signify that this means that or whatever. So things like that. So I like to think I've got quite a bit of insight when it comes to strategy games specifically, but I think games in general as well because I play all types of games. So.
Oh, that's so cool, man.
Necessarily have to be like a great gamer to make it as a streamer, do you think? Or is it all about personality? And
I think personality over, I don't know, you being amazing at the game is a thing, to be honest, because you could be the best guy in the world at the game. I mean, if you've got crappy personality, you're not going to get nearly as many viewers as somebody else. I think people like, especially webcams are really important. I say when you want to be a streamer because people can connect with you. They feel like you're emotionally invested with you. They can see your reactions. They can sympathize with you or whatever. When they can see how you're reacting to certain things. I think it just makes for a lot better viewer interaction experience. So yeah, I think your personality is so important.
Well, it's an entertainment thing too, right? I mean, basically, they're looking at you also. Besides what playing the game, also too, right? It's an entertainment thing.
Kind of interactive entertainment.
Yeah, that's why they have so many scantily clad women on Twitch now, right? They play games and not necessarily the greatest, but like they look really good, right?
Yeah, you should like take out your shirt, show some chest hair.
Yeah,
overload.
It is a problem on Twitch with a lot of scantily clad women, like you say.
Yeah.
You know, getting a lot of views just purely because it's based on that. But that's not to say that there are loads of women out there that do stream very well and have good personalities and stuff as well. It's just a shame that there's a few of people that like those that kind of
ruin it for
almost feel like it ruined a bit. I think give maybe gamer women a bad name, for instance.
Yeah, totally agree.
But what about you guys? So what have you been up to the last 4 years that I haven't seen? I mean, I think I saw you guys 2 years ago when I came over in February or something, a couple of years ago, I think. So I did come back over, but I haven't seen you guys.
That was the last time. I remember that night. That was an interesting night for me.
Oh yeah, you got really annoyed, didn't you? You got really annoyed with Simon, if I remember right, didn't you?
Is that the Russian guy?
Yeah, you got really annoyed with Simon.
Yeah, fuck that guy. I still hate him.
I can't remember why you got angry at him or what he said to you, but I know you got really angry.
That was really strange. That was another Otaro beer moment. That was one of our the Otaro beer Liebstein moments. One of the many we've had at that place. Unfortunately, it's gone now. So.
Yeah, I heard was it sometime this year they announced that they were
closing.
Last month, man. Last month. Yeah. So sad to see that place go, man.
I think before we get into our side of things, should we restart this stream? Because there's like 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
We don't have the paid version of Zoom, so we're on a timer. Let's restart this real quick.
Restart. Take 2.
I'll see you guys in a bit.
Yeah, all right.
Sup-Sapporo Dosanko life. All right, let's go.
No worries, dude.
And we're back. Okay.
Back for the attack.
Let's continue where we left off.
All right.
My hangover is gone now. I'm sharing.
Oh, yeah? Thank goodness.
Were you out late last night then?
No what?
Were you out late last night if you got a hangover today?
So what happened was yesterday we went to izakaya. Like some family came, went to izakaya. I got home and some of my friends in Hawaii were streaming and playing. So I just was drinking with them, playing games until like 4 a.m. I drank at least 5 or 6 liters of highball.
Damn.
Yeah.
That'll do it to you. That'll do it.
But yeah, let's continue. I gotta get this thing off my chest. The last time we met.
Okay, go on.
Oh, that's a whole other show here.
I don't know, Matt. I don't know what it was. It was like, I guess I was some new person he never met before. And
no, you know what it was? It was, we came, I think we came later and everyone was drinking already. And
he came later.
I think, yeah.
Wait, you talking about Simon?
Yeah.
Simon. Okay.
I think everyone that was there before us was pretty wasted already, dude. And it was just, I don't know, it was just weird.
But he kept squaring up in front of me, like so close to me. And he kept saying, "So you think you're good, huh? You think you're good, brah?" What's it like? I don't know if it was brah, but he kept squaring up and he was just like talking shit, like right in front of my face. And I was like, "Bruh, Jamie, you better call your friend because I'm gonna knock this guy out." And then the Indian guy came and they were like double teaming me. That other Indian guy, and he's like, "You better apologize to him." I was like, "Apologize for what? I was just drinking a beer here." And then this guy comes up to me and he's like, "Apologize to him now." And then that was your friends, Jamie. So I was like, "Okay, you know what? If I did anything to offend you guys, I'm sorry." And then there's like, "No, that's not good enough." I was like, "What?" So then I got angry at both of them. And I've been holding this this grudge against them ever since.
This grudge them for forever now.
Oh, I hear it once in a while too. So yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He's been holding it.
If you
oh,
listen,
I needed to be. I was there, and I didn't hear any of this go on. All I did was just look around, and I just saw you being incredibly angry, and then Simon was just like, I felt like I don't really remember it, but I think he was just being playfully drunk, if anything. But I'm not sure.
He was kind of ripped. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was very drunk because when Simon gets drunk, he gets really up close and personal with everybody and likes to pal around or whatever, you know. But he's a nice guy, believe it or not. If
yeah.
It's what 4 or 5 years ago. when was the last time?
Let it go, like the song says, man. Let it go.
It was only 2 years ago.
Yeah.
All right, back to reality. All right, back to the games.
Yeah.
All right, so James, as far as like, you got any advice for anybody that has dreams and aspirations to become a streamer, a live gamer guy?
I would always say don't try and play the most popular game out at the moment because you'll be buried under the amount of other people that are streaming it. Because all the other top streamers will be playing it, right? And you'll be all the way down there, maybe with 0 viewers. No one's going to click on your channel. If you want to grow and start out, you need to find a game that's not too popular but not too niche, and try and grow that, and try and make some content that's unique, so that no one else is doing for that game. So I don't know, pick some game that maybe even an older game could work, because there's still die-hard community fan bases for older games, and you could maybe start going off there, and then just build your way up. I wouldn't. A lot of people, a while back or even now still like look at people playing Fortnite and be like, oh, I should stream Fortnite. I could be as big as Ninja or whatever, and they do it, and then they stop doing it within a week or a month because they're not getting any viewers or no traction. Why? Because, like I say, no one's going to click on you. If you go onto the Twitch directory, you'd just scroll. You'd be doing this with your, you'd be doing this constantly. I'm trying to get my camera there like that. Yeah. For like, I don't know, at least 5 minutes before you got to that guy.
Holy crap!
It's in the directory pretty much. So it's no one's going to do that. The only way you're going to get viewership is if you can get your friends involved to check out your channel out to start with, or you've already got some kind of base that, like, you've got a YouTube channel, for instance, because you could direct your YouTube traffic to your Twitch channel, which is quite good sometimes. Which is what and vice versa. That's what I've been doing a lot lately. But last 6 months, I've really started focusing on my YouTube channel, because I'm noticing a lot of people coming from YouTube over to my Twitch saying, "Hey, Hans, this is the first time I catch your Twitch stream, but I love your YouTube content." And that I get a comment like that nearly almost every single day. And I'm like, okay, so I know how important it is to keep the YouTube content up. And I've actually recently hired a video editor, and they are working on making basically meme videos for me for my game, which is quite funny content and things like that, because I think that's quite
cool,
popular. Dude. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to keep doing that, and I pay him for every video he makes and that kind of thing. So I just want to keep growing. My plan is, my goal is to try and get 30k subs on YouTube by the end of the year, which would be good, I think.
30k is nice. Like, my kids' YouTube channel, that is my one big regret. Like, obviously now they changed all the user agreements and stuff, so my kids' YouTube channel is not making any money. But before they changed all that privacy thing or whatever it was, we were getting a decent amount of money every month, like, even though it's just pocket change. But yeah, it was growing at one point, and we got to like 4k, and I just stopped making videos. I didn't realize it was growing. I stopped making videos, and then it just stopped. And once it stopped growing, it's so hard to start the traction again.
Because it's the YouTube algorithm as well. Like, if it likes people who are regular, they'll put your video up there among the top search results if you're a constant person who's always putting out content, maybe once a week. If you only put a video out maybe once every 6 months, you're not going to get noticed, because you're not highly rated on the algorithm that YouTube has. So they like consistency.
So generally, how long does it take before you start to notice some change about like you notice some change, like people start being trafficked towards your channel?
So like you start. So for me, I'd go onto YouTube and type Company Heroes 2, and I'd look where my latest videos are and see if they're like at the ranking in the top of the search results. So that's what I would. If my videos are like one of the most popular, then I realize, okay, I'm doing something right here with the content. It's also about having the right tags as well on YouTube, like relevant tags. Yeah. That helps with the algorithm that will prioritize you if you've got good tags. And just you can just look at your viewership as well. So you check your viewership and see if it's increasing, because YouTube's analytics are pretty good. It tells you by what percentage if you're going up in viewership or down in viewership, or like minutes watched per or how many new subscribers you're getting, how many subscribers you gain for each individual video. So you can check that video and say, oh, that video did well. Right, I'll make more type of content similar to that. Or that video did terribly. I won't do that anymore. So things like that. So which are always helpful.
Nice. That's good advice for us. Thank you.
yeah, actually it is.
But yeah, if you guys need any advice, if you're putting this stuff onto YouTube, I'll be more than happy to give some input there.
All right, awesome. So how many subscribers do you have to your Twitch and your YouTube right now?
So so Twitch, it's so followers, I've got 36,000. On YouTube, I've got 22,000 subscribers.
Nice.
It's growing. I feel like my YouTube's growing a lot faster than my Twitch at the moment. But yes, like I say, there's not many big games out there at the moment that I'm really that are fit in my genre. So once the new game comes out in September, I'm hoping we're going to see a big spike in growth. Hopefully, when all the new people come in to play it and look for guides and stuff, because that's what I'm going to be focusing my efforts on, making really good guides for this new game. And I think everyone's gonna be like, okay, we'll check out Hans because he knows what he's talking about. And that's how I'm going to hopefully really grow a lot, because I know my learning content that helps people improve is loads better than any other content that I make, but it's a lot of effort to make that compare. Because what I mostly do is just I just port the stuff that I have on Twitch over to YouTube. So like I stream on Twitch, I say I had a good game, I'll download that game off, put it into my video editing software, add an intro to it, add an outro, maybe add a little thing here or there, done, upload it, and then make a nice thumbnail for it, and then add all the tags, and you Bob's your uncle. You've got a video on YouTube, which is good.
You do the editing yourself?
Mostly. I mean, now I've got a video editor. He's going to help me do some do a bit of the editing, but mostly I do all the editing myself.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't like doing that. Especially, I'm not so good at editing. It takes so long.
Yeah, it does. It is. I mean, even my editing is crap compared to some other people's. I definitely know I can. That's why I've hired this editor, because I think he can do a lot better job than I can. Because there's one guy that's making a very similar content to me, but I can tell you that he's very experienced in video editing software, and I'm not. I'm not really taught. I'm self-taught, and I've not even looked at any tutorials on how to do things. I've just been doing it as I go, and you can clearly tell that he's put a lot of time and effort into it, and he's got more subscribers than I have now. Even though I feel like I've got my, I'm a better player than he is. He's just made the content look better with editing. So I'm like, okay, right, I need to, that's actually good though for me, because I'm like, right, okay, this guy can do it. Why can't I do it? I need to try and improve. So actually, I think it's a good Kickstarter for me to, make me put more effort in.
Nice. So you see, so as far as what was I going to ask? So as far as your goals, so do you have a kind of a goal, and as far as do you have a set up kind of idea of what you want to accomplish the next couple of years? And then currently, how often do you stream?
How often do I stream? Nearly every single day apart from Mondays. I have my Mondays off, but I have my Mondays off, but that's the day I spend video editing. I take that day off to go through all the content that I made the previous week and put up on YouTube and stuff. So I don't really have a day off really. But I'm playing video games for a living, so it's not so bad, I guess. But I mean, everybody needs time off from that, from whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
And that's why I really wanted to go abroad to Japan soon to have a proper holiday, but obviously COVID can't have it. Yeah. What was the first question? Sorry.
As far as goals, next couple of years, what are your? Do you have a set kind of like idea of what you want to accomplish in the next couple of years?
Well, I just want to keep growing. My goal is to reach first go as 500 concurrent viewers, then 1,000 concurrent viewers, and just maybe like it would be good to get a partnership with a PC. I mean, I do have the partnership with Overclockers, but they're really stingy about trying to get PCs to their players that they sponsor, which is surprising since if they sponsor you, they should do that. But I'm surprised they've not done that. So I want to try and see if we can get a PC basically for free from a sponsor with all the latest tech and stuff in it, which would be great. I feel like a real accomplishment. To be my grand goal is, I guess, to be known as the guy to go to for strategy games, though. So like, hey, there's a new strategy game out. Let's check Helping Hands out because he's going to have good content on it. That'd be the goal. So like maybe what's it like? I guess not a bit ambitious to think of me being as a household name. That's never going to happen. But like, at least for that niche, I think that'd be really cool to have.
You got people stealing your icons and stuff.
People stealing.
Yeah,
sorry, I apologize on his behalf.
It's fine, don't worry about it. But yeah, I mean, the real goal is just to be satisfied, though. Like I was talking about earlier, just be satisfied in what I'm doing and not feel like I need to improve. Because I remember speaking to this one guy who's called Sakura. He's a UK Twitch streamer, and he's a lot bigger than me. But he went to, so I spoke to him in TwitchCon TwitchCon Berlin last year. And I asked him, "Hey, dude, how are you doing? Are you, what?" I just asked him his opinion about streaming and things, and he was telling me that he was so stressed and he felt really, it was affecting his mental health or whatever. The fact that he was there in like enjoying himself, in Berlin with everybody because he knows because he was there, he wasn't streaming, right, and he wasn't getting all these people subscribing to him and stuff. He was losing out, so that was kind of like affecting him. And I'm like, dude, you like. What you've made it, man. You earn so much more than me. Why are you stressing out about this? And I was thinking, wow, dude, really? If he can't be satisfied in what he's doing, bloody hell, how can I? And I'm like way smaller than he is. So I'm just thinking, that really shocked me. And I was thinking, damn. So I was hoping, I don't know if I'll ever be like I say, satisfied in what I'm doing, but I hope so. I guess it's the dream of everybody to be satisfied in the work that they do. But I guess we all want more. We want to be better. But I guess that's the driving force to improve ourselves. So
yeah, of course. You never be satisfied, right? You don't rest on your laurels and look ahead and try to move forward, right?
I guess that's why I'm here. I'm satisfied
until the next beer.
Until the next beer, then I gotta stand up.
Yeah.
But
so you ever get burnt out?
Oh, dude, all the time, man. Playing Company Heroes 2 the Company Heroes franchise for, I think, at least 10 years now. Has made me a little bit crazy, I have to admit. Like, playing the game so much. I mean, I do still enjoy the game, but because I play it, like, all the goddamn time, it does, like, it is with anything. You go crazy doing something too much.
How do you reset?
It's difficult. It is really difficult. I try and if I'm getting really burnt out, I need to just take a break and play other games for like a week and stream out something else just to get my mind off it. Being these conventions were also like my reset because it's kind of like a holiday, even though I am working still. It's like a networking event kind of thing. Yeah. But we still go out there, and a lot of the times these conventions and stuff, everyone gets pissed and stuff as well. Drinking and having fun. So it's kind of like a holiday kind of thing, and that's kind of my reset as well. And it gets me very motivated as well when I go to these events because I speak to other people and see what success they're having, what ideas they've got for the future. They go, oh yeah, that's really good. And we all get hyped over new games coming out. We all think of new ideas to improve our channels. That's the best time. But because that's not happened this year, I guess the burnout has been a bit stronger than normal.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah.
So before we let you go, we maybe want to ask him about some stuff about Japan, like what do you miss and stuff like that. Like,
it's good
from the game.
Yeah, so you were here. What do you miss, man? What is there anything you particularly miss about?
Number one thing is you guys, man. I miss hanging out with you guys. It was honestly the highlight of my life. I would say hanging out with all you guys at Hokkaido and stuff. Dude, I know it sounds a bit sad. Yeah, Chad wasn't there. Chad was only there for a couple of bits, but no, it maybe it's a bit of an exaggeration. But honestly, I had so much fun hanging out with you guys. You know, people always say the uni years are probably the best time, you know, the best memorable moments, and it was. Even though it was only a year and a half for me, it still was the best. Like meeting everybody from all around the world. And you know, realizing that we're not so different after all. And just having a lot of fun. And we're all in the same boat as well, because we're all like out of our comfort zone, in a foreign country. It just felt, it was the best. And, you know, if anyone else who's watching this is, you know, who's thinking about doing it, I would 100% urge you to, because, you know, you'll have a lot of fun, even though you probably will feel like your comfort zone. Everyone else is. So you're on, like I say, you're on the same boat. So you'll appreciate that. And you fail together, I guess. And it's all right. Yeah.
Is there any food that you miss? Any lifestyle?
Ramen. I miss ramen. I miss yakitori. I miss was it called Yamajiro, that place?
Oh, Yamajiro.
Dude.
With the huge ramen with the mushy.
I missed that. That was so good. Like, I had a dream about that the other day, and I was like, oh, and I woke up and I was so sad. I was so sad that it was not real. And
Yamajiro, dude. It was about 700 yen. The bowl was like about this big, and then they put they stack the how do you say the
moyashi?
Moyashi. They stack it on there. There's like literally like a mountain, dude.
Yeah, they get a blowtorch as well. They've like crisp burn it around the outside. I remember doing that.
Dude.
And just izakayas, like, you know, the nomi hodais, for sure, nomi hodais and the tabe hodais. Because I remember what we would do is we would go to an izakaya. I can't remember the name of it now, but one down. What was near? I can't remember the name of it now in Sapporo. Where was the area that we always used to go down? Like that district.
Kita 24? Susukino?
Yeah, Susukino. That was So there's always izakayas in Susukino. We go down there. We would
Sanbyaku-en.
Yeah, Sanbyaku-en. That was it. Yeah, the 300 yen place. Yeah. We'd go there. Dude. We would have the karage, which was really cheap, and we would drink a lot. And then after that, when that place closed, we would then go to that. There was a shisha bar that we went to sometimes, which was very nice. Which was near like a fish market, I think. If I remember right.
It was near the fish market, near Tanoki Koji.
Tanoki Koji? Like by the little canal area.
Yeah. The shisha bar, and they have like the marsala chai. You get to pick and then we picked like the different things you put in the shisha. That was great.
Yeah, and they had the best, like they had like a really nice hot chocolate or something, a really nice drink, and that was great. That was just really nice after drinking all the alcohol, so it kind of sobered you up a bit. And then you'd walk back to the dormitories, and then there'd be Men's Life on the way, and we'd all go there. We'd all go to Men's Life. It was the best thing.
You guys went to the porn shop.
Why we were all pissed. That was great, because we didn't feel embarrassed, because we were all pissed. We were like, dude, let's just check it out. And then we just did. And then we were like, oh my God.
It was a tradition.
Yeah. It was weird. And then
I like that. I really like the fact that they put the largest like porno place next to the Hokkaido dorms. And I'm sure most of the income actually came from the dorms. I think
it's part of the strategy, man. It's a strategic move.
That was pretty funny.
I wish I had Hokkaido.
So yeah, that was a typical Hokkaido student gakusei life, whatever. You know.
Yeah, those good times, man.
Yeah, man. Well, hopefully make it up again. Make it back here.
Yeah, man. That's the plan, dude. I'm definitely gonna hit up Tokyo, because I've got my my uncle who lives in Tokyo, and so I've got my Japanese auntie and cousin that live there. Cool. And also Logan and Xiaoping are based in Tokyo now as well, so I can go check those guys out. And I'll obviously come back up to Hokkaido, see you guys, and we'll go hiccup Sanbyaku-en again at some point.
If there's
that place is closed, dude.
Oh no!
Oh, they're closed.
Yes, that place is closed. Otara Beer is closed in Susukino. Yep. Memories.
Oh, that's the same.
I gotta find some new places.
New places, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, definitely. We have to go meet up. Well, what about you guys? So, what have you been up to lately then?
Yeah, Jamie, what have you been up to?
Me, I've just been working. I teach kids at the moment. That's about all I can say about that.
The Japanese life.
Yeah,
you're living the Japanese dream.
Yeah. And then I got back into playing music, so actually been going full on with music. I got some recording gear out, and I started playing bass guitar and acoustic guitar again. So I'm looking to actually start recording music and just kind of playing out. Hopefully, when this COVID stuff stops, I'm gonna try to see about like playing jazz or playing some Hawaiian music live. Actually, that's my goal. So
sounds cool.
Yeah. And for me, it's pretty much the same thing. I just drink, play games. I don't stream though. I can't do it. I have like this very monotone personality, so it's very difficult. But yeah, that's all I do is I drink, I work, play games. And I can't really go out now anyway. Oh, I used to go to the gym. I used to train, but even that I had to stop. There's nothing. Everything's closing. Everything's shutting down. So it's, especially in Japan, basically everyone's just staying home.
Yeah.
Sucks. I mean, there's a swimming pool in the little town that I'm next to, and that's shut down because of obviously COVID as well. So that's where I used to go to maybe once a week to exercise. And I'm being a bit lazy lately. I know I need to do more exercise, but sit my ass all day streaming.
And yet you stay so skinny.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a miracle. I'm just
never put 30, anyway. Dude. Wait till you hit 30, dude.
That's what everyone's saying. I just want to hit 30, and I'm gonna.
Oh, dude, that's where your metabolism just goes. Yeah, and just you eat a cheeseburger, and you're like, after a week.
Man, mine's went when I was like 23.
Oh yeah.
So you're good. Yeah, I think you just have good DNA.
Yeah, probably.
I hope so. Well, my dad and my mum are as skinny as me, pretty much. So I guess hopefully I'll stay this way. But I would like to put on some more muscle, at least anything. Do some more exercises. Tell you what I have been doing for my stream is that there's a new point system. So people watching the channel, they earn points, right? Every minute they watch, to get an extra point or couple or whatever. And people can redeem those points to make me do things. So I've got people redeeming me to make me do 5 star jumps, 5 squats, 5 push-ups, basically. So I've got a whole list of things that I need to do that I haven't done yet because I'm too lazy or I forget about doing them. But it's there, and it's the idea is there. The will is not, I guess, but I mean, I want to do it.
Yeah.
I know it's like when I come in and I come in after eating, having dinner, and they're like redeeming everything, like make me do 100 push-ups. I'm like, no, mate, I'm tired. I just want, I'm just eating. I'm in a food coma right now. I just want to stream for a bit and not have to do anything. But yeah,
you'd have to chug a couple of those energy drinks, dude.
I should do with one of those now, actually. I've been way too long. So what time is it there where you guys are at the moment?
It's 11:10 p.m.
Yeah. What time is it there?
3:10 p.m.
But nice. What day is it? Is it the 26th?
It's Sunday. Yeah, it's 26th.
Oh, okay. So we're about to go over to Monday soon.
Yeah.
All right.
Monday, fun day.
Is there any plug you want to put in before we let you go?
I guess if any of you guys have found, been interested and want to check me out, I guess check out twitch.tv/helpinghands on, and just type in Helping Hands as in the name as in Hans, so HANS, not with a D, as in hands. It's the German name for hands. Type that name in on YouTube as well. You'll find me, and I play mostly strategy games. Thanks for dropping by if you do.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we'll put all the links into the bottom of the thing when we put it out, the Facebook and the
description.
Instagram. So
it's
a description. We'll put all the links in there. So click, check James out. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, man. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, dude.
No worries.
Kampai.
Right.
See you later, dude.
All right, we're out.
All right. See you guys.
Shit. Fucking my whiskey.